Day 2 of Oshkosh AirVenture 2010, Don's Den, coming you direct from the vintage aircraft display here at AirVenture 2010. And this is where all the older airplanes come. They have the classics and the vintage airplanes. They've got some airplanes here dating back to almost the Wright brothers. The old Curtiss Jennies are here, the Stinsons, the Air Coups, the old original Cessnas. It's quite a display. So if you get a chance, come inside the gate. Come on over to just to your right-hand side as you come through the main gate, and you'll see the vintage aircraft display and the big red vintage aircraft barn here. They have a lot of activity here all day long, including tours of the grounds and the vintage aircraft. So make sure that's one of your stops here at AirVenture. Not only are there classic and vintage aircraft here at Oshkosh, but there are some really weird designs. One design that's been around for a long time gives you a great view straight down. It's called the Breezy. If you've ever flown in a Breezy, which is a type of aircraft, you're probably flying just about as close to being a bird as you can. And Mark, back me up on that one.
Oh, it's as close to a bird as you can get. You're out in the open, there's nothing around you. You can look down. I've taken people for rides and they say they've never seen so much around them.
Explain this airplane to us. Walk on over here and tell us what it's all about.
All your instruments are up in the front. It has just the bare requirements you need to have, which are down between your legs. Your airspeed indicator is out at your feet, along with your compass. You don't really need the compass because you can see around you so well. It's easy to navigate. You normally have to have somebody in the back seat with you to help you hold a chart, because there's no way to hold the chart and fly this thing at one time. Passenger rides in the back, and they get. We have the shoulder harnesses for them, but I see most of them hanging on down here for the first few minutes.
I'll bet. Yeah, that's for sure. How fast does it go?
It cruises about 65 knots.
65 knots? So
yep.
About 72, 73 miles an
Yeah,
hour?
something right around in there.
Well, you don't need it.
You can get airborne in about 300 feet.
Yeah.
Any kind of headwind at all, the landing roll is only about 150 feet. It's very short.
What's the feeling like?
As long as you're in smooth air, it's you just feel yourself flying. You don't feel anything. In turbulence, the airplane has a tendency to kind of want to pivot like a pendulum.
Sure.
But other than that, it's a smooth ride. It's amazing. It's like an elevator. You know, the pitch for airspeed, power for altitude is never more represented except in this aircraft. You pull the power back and you just feel yourself sinking. You add power, it goes up.
Speaking of power, what's it powered with?
0200 Continental B model pusher.
100 horse.
100 horse, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
The original was 65 horse.
And the airframe, now is the airframe built by
Yes.
a builder?
A builder. You buy the tubing in 22-foot lengths, cut it all in little bitty pieces, and weld it all back into a solid piece.
Wow.
This one's all TIG welded. It's all 4130 chrome moly, built from a set of plans that I got from Carl.
Are there any parts that you bought and put on the airplane?
Well, the wing is a collection of all the parts necessary to build the wing.
I see.
A regular Wag Arrow wing.
Okay.
Everything else has just been, the struts I bought were raw tubing and cut them and welded and made. Everything else was just cut and fitted. The nose wheel, the nose fork, that's a Cessna part. Other than that, it's pretty much was all handmade. Steering wheel was handmade, exhausts. Just finished up the air covers for the cooling vents.
Oh, yeah.
Just made those last winter.
How long from idea to air?
It was about 2 years.
2 years.
Because I can't really build in the winter up in Marquette, Michigan.
I see.
It's too cold.
Yeah, sure it is. Yeah.
No place to build.
And you have a website?
Yes, I do. BreezyAircraft.com.
Okay.
We'll put pictures on it this year from the air show and show the airplane on it, what we did.
I heard a secret that maybe this airplane might be for sale.
It is for sale if somebody wants to write a check. I need to build another airplane, and you got to have the capital.
I don't think I'm going to be able to convince my wife that I need 3 airplanes. I think, you know, if I got rid of one, I might be able to buy it. But boy, what a beautiful, beautiful airplane. Mark, thanks so much for talking to us, and have a breezy day out here.
Yes, we will.
Okay, we'll see you later. When our board got together to decide on who would receive our first annual Award of Excellence, there was only one name we could come up with, and that was the Poberezny family and EAA. And we met with Tom Poberezny to give him an award that recognized his family and the organization for promoting family togetherness through aviation.
The essence of Oshkosh, so that camaraderie, focus, and the fact that you organized an organization to bring together that camaraderie, not just at Oshkosh, but on a year-round basis, was outstanding, and it's an honor to be recognized as this inaugural award for the purposes you stated, because you've captured the essence of Oshkosh, people, The airplanes bring together the best and smartest people, and there's no better place to recognize that than in the campsite, Camp Shaw out on the North 40. So we wish great success to your organization. We have an integral relationship because we have a common bond in terms of the relationship, family, standards, and so thank you very much.
We have nothing to do but grow together, so here's the award and a brief presentation, and I hope for a long, long time. Tom, thanks so much. It's been another great day at Oshkosh for AirVenture 2010. If you're thinking about coming up here for the remainder of the week, do it. Because tonight we're going to get a little bit of a rain, if any, and tomorrow and the following days going to be all dry, clear skies, great air shows, and wonderful exhibits. And I hope you'll come by and see us here in booth 4123, 4124 in D building. That's the Garmin building. So if you're planning on coming up to Oshkosh, make it a good, safe trip, and we'll see you here in the Garmin hangar and maybe at one of our forums.